to all of you in my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will teach you figures of speech. This topic is very important for the students of class 10th and class 12. They certainly get one or two questions in the examination. So let's start. The first question is simile. What is simile? Simile is a figure of speech in which a comparison is made between two unlike things and the cause of comparison is clearly mentioned. It means here unlike means those are dissimilar, not similar in nature. They are totally opposite in that sense. So simile is a figure of speech in which a comparison is made between two dissimilar things. They are not similar in nature. And the point of comparison means the cause of comparison is clearly mentioned. Examples: I wandered lonely as a cloud. Here the poet compared himself with a cloud as he was as lonely as a cloud, means due to his loneliness, the poet compared himself with a cloud. The burglar moves like a cat. Here the burglar means a thief compares himself to a cat, or the burglar was compared to a cat as he moves as slow as a cat. To follow knowledge like a sinking star. Here knowledge is compared to a sinking star which could always be followed. It means if you look at a sinking star, the star would actually not sink, and just like knowledge, the more you will know, the more you will have desire to know. Pity like a newborn baby, like a naked newborn baby. So here pity was compared to a newborn baby and the point of comparison was nakedness. So that is simile. Metaphor. In a metaphor, an implied comparison is made between two different things or ideas. Here the words as, so, like, etc. are dropped. So metaphor is a figure of speech in which a comparison is made between two dissimilar things, but the point of comparison is hidden. The cause of comparison is hidden. It is not mentioned why the comparison is made between the two. For example, the camel is the sheep of the desert. So here the camel is compared to a sheep, but the cause of comparison is not mentioned. He is the pillar of the state, means he is as strong as a pillar. Okay, so instead of mentioning the strength, indirect comparison is made. I will drink life to the lees. Variety is the spice of life. Okay. Third one is allegory. What is an allegory? A detailed comparison is made between the two unallied, once again unallied means dissimilar subjects, is made with a moral undertone. It means a comparison will be made between two dissimilar things, and the purpose of comparison is to give a moral message. Bunyan's The Pilgrim's Progress is a well-known allegory in the English language. Spenser's The Fairy Queen is an example of allegory. Swift's The Tale of a Tub is an allegory. An allegory has an inner significance or instruction. The significance may have a political, social, or religious bearing. Parable. What is parable? Parable is a short allegorical story with a moral. It aims at teaching a moral. The parable of a good Samaritan, the parable of the prodigal son, the parable of the sower. Next is fable. A fable is a short story with a moral. It contains a fictitious story, a narrative quite short, and it is generally found concerned with irrational animals and their habits. Aesop's fables claimed as a fine specimen of fables. Metonymy. The name of one thing is substituted for that of another when these two things are closely associated. The term metonymy comes from Greek meta, change, and onama means name. As the very name signifies a change of name, this figure consists in the substitution of the name of the one thing for that of another. Varieties of the metonymy. The symbol or sign for the thing symbolized. To whom I leave the scepter, the sovereign power. Here, scepter stands for the sovereign power. The scepter being the symbol of royalty. He has raised to the bench. Here, bench stands for the office of a judge, the bench being the sign of the judge's seat. The instrument or organ for the agent. The pen is mightier than the sword. Here, a writer is much stronger than a soldier. The press of India wields great powers. Press of India stands for newspaper. A smooth tongue wins favor. A smooth tongue stands for speaker. This is another product of the same chisels. Chisel means here sculptor. Chisel stands for sculptor. A sweet throat singer enchants the audience. The container for the thing content. The whole house, the inmates of the house, remains mute in great grief. Socrates drank the fatal cup. Fatal cup stands for contents of the cup. India, people of India stands for has need of thee, the effect of the cause. Grey hair, old age should be respected. Swiftly flies the feathered death. Feathered death, arrow, the cause of the death. In my next video, I will discuss some more of the topics, but let's till the last one. Snake dog. It is a figure of speech in which a term for a part of something is used to refer to the whole or vice versa. A figure of speech using a term to denote one thing to refer to a related thing. All states can reach it and all hands men conceive. Pope. No useless coffin enclosed his breast body.